All right, we are live.
All right. Hey, it's Jeff Pulver. Welcome to the first Jeff's Place of 2023. And before we kick off the show officially, I'd like to, first of all, welcome our returning artists, Colm and Shawn and Tempting and in the Electric Blue Yonder. Shout out to Lauren and Harry. 2023 for us is a really exciting year. Entering a being Having done Jeff's Place during the pandemic and afterwards, it's been fascinating just to watch and really get to know some of the artists that we've had on the show, and we have amazing plans that we'll be sharing in the near future. Colin, how the heck are you? How was that time between Christmas and New Year's?
It was good. It was exactly what I would have hoped it to be, which was kind of reflective and a little bit introspective, which from a writer's perspective, as you know, is always good, just to take stock of things and to assess where the priorities are and all that kind of stuff. And just before Christmas was great because we got to spend it going from diner to diner sampling free pickles.
Oh, that was absolutely fun. Yes, and we had to deal with some salt in a sugar jar.
Oh, there are times in the day I just fall around the place laughing, just thinking about that. So great
That was
memory.
absolutely fun. Have you been inspired to write anything new yet? Have you found time to compose anything?
Jeff, on the plane home, in fact, actually, on two instances, on the plane from Nashville back to JFK, and then home, I was scribbling some things on the back of a sick bag. So they tend to add up to be the better songs. So I'm fingers crossed.
Amazing, great stuff. Well, I'm gonna kick off the show. Harry, thank you for co-hosting today. I'm gonna get myself out of here and give the uh, give the stage over to Colin.
Okay, well, as I mentioned, we spent a bit of time in Nashville with some incredible people. I was saying to one particular guy, John, an amazing guitar player, I said, this almost feels like the set of Almost Famous, what these people who've never met before from different parts of the world all getting on together. And it was just fantastic. And when I came home, I had a headline show in the Workman's Club in Dublin, and it was a great opportunity to kind of go through some old material. Sometimes I get asked to do that at gigs and stuff. And there's a song which I suppose is the closest thing to country, really, to me that I'd ever written. It's from my first record, A Voice for the Urban Darlings, and it's a song called Something's Missing. And this is for everybody who walked into the new year feeling like there was a kind of an emptiness hanging over their heads. I used to feel like that. Thankfully, not much these days. There is freedom on the highway and a song on every tongue. Blue confetti on the driveway and the band is next to none. And they got Cabernet and whiskey for the friends I never knew. But something's missing, and girl, I think it's you. Well, the doctors say I'm crazy, that I never stood a chance, and there's no room for improvement under any circumstance. And I was never one to gamble, but I'll bet my luck it's true that something's missing, and girl, I think it's you. You never know tomorrow till they call it yesterday, when every friend has turned into a foe. Forgive me if I cannot find the words in which to say that I need you more than you could ever know. But it's been 7 months or more now since that robin flew away. I'm just a kid with big ideas, but boy, I'm learning every day. And it's busy in the factory, so there's always work to do, but something's missing. And girl, I think it's you.
Wow, it's absolutely beautiful. Love it.
Thanks,
Has
Jeff.
that song taken on new meaning over time since you've written it?
Oh, hugely, yeah. I wrote that when I was about 21 or 22, and yeah, every year a little more so.
Oh, I just loved it. It was just, when you write, sometimes you fall into that flow of that music, and it just takes you to a moment, and then it's goes right to the heart, and just really beautiful. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Okay, well, the next tune that I'm going to do for you, I always, when I work this into my live set, I refer to it as an old Oregon folk song, because I look at songs like, I remember Shane McGowan said one time that the way songs work is it's like you're a fisherman out in a boat, and you got to be really quiet to catch the big ones. But sometimes if you fall asleep, there'll be a crafty bugger in another boat that's going to come and catch a big one on you. And songs are just flying around in the air. And as he said, if I didn't catch it, Paul Simon would have caught it. And
Right.
I just look upon songs like that in general. And this is like a folk song that I wrote with one of the best singers, one of the best songwriters that I've ever known. This is called I Wish I Knew You Like I Used to. I wish I knew you like I used to. I don't know what clothes you wear, or the color of your hair, or the songs that you've been listening to. I wish I knew you like I used to. I wish I had called you on your birthday. It wouldn't have taken much. I could have called you just because I just don't know what you would do. I wish I knew you like I used to. Tell me you found a way to make up somehow. I'm split in two since you left town. Throw me a line, promise we'll both be fine. That maybe the moon won't fall next time around. And then cover me in starlight, the rain will hide my tears, and fly the way you've always wanted to. I'm not much for conversation or pretty lines that rhyme, but this I know, and I guess this much will do. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you like your friends do. Still they don't know much at all. Not the posters on your wall, or the way we used to steal your grandpa's boots. I wish I knew you like your friends do. Turning around, I'm always left upside down. There's only one way that you'll say now. I'm never much for goodbyes or constantly telling me why. This time, baby, let's just start again. And then cover me in starlight, the rain will hide my tears. Fly the way you have always said you do. I'm not much for conversation or pretty lines that rhyme, but this I know, and I hope this much will do. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you. I Wish I knew you. Hope I still do.
Wow, love that song, and I love that line, "Cover me in starlight." But I'm sort of night sky sensitive there.
I was going to say
Anything you could share about the making of that song?
Yep, well, that was written with Emily Sanger, who I met through Jeff's Place. And Emily, whether she knows it or not, or would admit it or not, is one of the best melodists and best writers that I've ever met. And that song happened very quickly. It was one out of a bunch of songs. And sometimes I would write songs just because I wanted to hear Emily sing them. I would write a passage like a verse or a chorus just because I wanted to hear that incredible voice sing lines that I had put to paper, and I would almost forget the task at hand. And with this song, she sent me a snippet of an idea, which was that first verse part, and she kind of hummed the melody. And what most, Emily might consider throwaway is like gold. Her just humming over a sequence of chords, and that's how that song was born. And then we got to perform it together in Somerville, Massachusetts.
Yeah, that was absolutely a magical evening to be there in person, to hear you guys playing it live in front of others for the first time. Like, wow.
It was crazy, Jeff, but it was also the first time we'd ever sang anything together anywhere in the world. And for it to be that song and that we'd met through Jeff's Place, I think is just a testament to the magic of Jeff's Place.
Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you for covering us in Starlight and Earlight. Wow, thank you. All right, so what's up next? That was nice though. If I had to replay an evening of 2022, we were very proud of. That's definitely one of those magical nights where you just don't know what was going to happen, and boom, magic.
Yeah.
The next day was great too, right? When we did we were at City Winery and everyone performed. You can't buy that stuff. That's the stuff memories are made of. Again, that all came together through Jeff's Place. We had the artists who got to know each other, and it's really beyond words at this point. So yeah, those are two wonderful nights. And I have to thank Lauren and Harry and every artist who joined us in Boston for actualizing an opportunity. It was just very fun. So that's one of my takeaways from last year, is if you see an opportunity, take it. Maybe I stole that from Steve Winwood, but still, we had to live it though. We had to live that. Anyway, go ahead.
Sentiment remains. No, I totally agree, Jeff. I totally agree. And if Nashville is anything to go by, it only proves that magic that we found in City Winery and in Somerville, it is all permeating, even for people who have never been involved with Jeff's Place before. But look, I'll say no more. But I totally agree with everything you said.
Thank you.
Okay, this next song that I'm going to do, one of the positives that came out of the whole pandemic situation was being able to do things like this, live stream concerts and stuff. And I had offered for anyone who was interested that I would do virtual concerts if people were getting together with family virtually, so over Zoom and stuff like that. And I met a wonderful woman, Kerry Lazard, who's become one of the great supporters of my music. And she asked me to do a concert for her family who are in scattered parts of the States and then further afield as well. And she introduced me virtually to her grandmother, Evelyn, a wonderful woman who had an amazing story. She had a wartime romance that lasted a lifetime. And I was so taken with her and so captivated. And Kerry actually made me a playlist of her grandmother's favorite music. And I had stuff like Sammy Kaye, Chicory Chick, like Chicory Chick, Chilla Chilla, Chickala Romy, Element. And I just thought it was amazing. It was so up my street. And I wrote a song in the vein of that 90s, 20s, and 30s music for her about the story of her and her late husband. Happy and sad to say that they're now together again. And she got to hear this song. And this song, she heard it in her lifetime and it was played for her. And then her family liked it so much that they actually played it at her funeral, which was a real compliment.
Wow.
So this is the song in question, and it's called It'll Always Be That Way. Little F major ditty. Here it is. Darling, the stars shone on the night that we met, and the moonbeams, they trailed darling, it'll always be that way. You're a rosebud in spring, and the finest of things I would offer to capture your heart. My whole world's upside down since your love came to town. I'll be with you till the end, from the start. And how can I tell you what your love means to me when your eyes fill the room like a song? I'd move mountains to be two souls in harmony. We're apart now, though we won't be for long. Darling, stars shone on the night that we met, and the moonbeams, they trailed from your heel, and the sweet bluebird song filled the air as we swayed. And darling, it'll always be that way. Oh darling, it'll always be that way.
Wow. Wow, my goodness. What a heartfelt song. That was absolutely beautiful. Well done, sir. My goodness. Wow. I was love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Thanks so much.
Wow. Love that song.
Thank you.
Oh, and the meaning behind it too, right? And every word mattered in that. Wow.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yay. All right, so switching to the guitar. Okay.
Yeah. It's nice to mix it up a little bit, you know. I get a bad reputation for just coming on and singing sad songs, but sometimes with this level of intimacy, if I was playing with a rock band behind me, it'd probably just end up in lots of distortion. So it's kind of easier to go down the tender route. So,
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to do a song I don't do too much. I wrote this with Charlie McGettigan. We both have a great love of the music of the 20s and 30s and 40s. And so we wanted to write like a ragtimey, swingy thing. And I sent him over a lyric, which I was looking at it from a Joshua Radin perspective, the way he wrote a song called Vegetable Car, which is a real playful, paying kind of a tribute to this girl who would pass by his house every day and drove a green Mercedes that ran on vegetable oil. So it smelled like French fries in the street. And so I kind of envisaged it being a song with that kind of sentiment, but Charlie took it down a much more bouncy, cartoonish kind of route. So I'm going to finish with this one. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. It's been a pleasure to play for you. And thank you to Jeff and to Lauren and to Harry. And anybody who's out there who's enjoyed any of my lyrical musings, you can find me on Instagram, Colm Gavin. Instagram give me one of those blue ticks, so you know it's me you're talking to and not someone in Buenos Aires or something like that. And then on Facebook, Colm Gavin Music. I do live stream events from time to time similar to this one, and I'll be on Jeff's Place hopefully a bit throughout January because I've kept my Thursdays free. So yeah, this is a song called My Woman She Lives in a Peppermint House. Oh, I knew that was too low. Much better. My woman, she lives in a peppermint house. She got a cat, she got a dog, she got a gingerbread mouse. Her grandpa smokes a big chocolate cigar. Oh, but she loves to play ragtime music in a bubblegum car. They say she's crazy, they say she's mad, they say she's lazy, they say she's bad. She drinks tango juice in every bar. Oh, but she loves to play ragtime music in her bubblegum car. Ragtime music takes her off to heaven. Joplin rags have always been her haven, and she been misbehaving. She wears tight dresses with roses on. She's quite impressive in her hair salon. She hangs her coat upon a shooting star. Oh, but she loves to play ragtime music in her bubblegum car. Ba ba boo da dee, boo ba da la da da dee, ba da la ba da bee, ba da la da da ba da dee. Ba ba doo da ba la ba bee, ba ba da la dee ba boo. Skidla ba da ba da ba bee, ba da ba 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 bee, ba da doo. Ragtime music takes her off to heaven. Joplin rags have always been her haven. She's been misbehaving. My woman, she lives in a peppermint house. She got a cat, she got a dog, she got a gingerbread mouse. Her grandpa smokes a big chocolate cigar. Oh, but she loves to play ragtime music in her bubblegum car. She loves to play ragtime music in her bubblegum car.
Wow, there you go. I love that. That was a
Thanks,
fun
Jeff.
song. That was fun, and you got some support in the chat predicting what that song was about. By the way, what was that mutual inspiration between you and Charlie on that song?
But really, like we're both big fans of ragtime music and swing and stuff like that. And I thought of it as kind of like a more of a cute song, like, you know, she lives in a bubblegum car, that type of playful type thing.
Right.
And or not that she lives in a bubblegum car, but you know what I mean. And he saw it as more like a Fats Waller. Like he was coming from the more Fats Waller. I was coming from the Julie Andrews
Sure.
approach, and we met somewhere in the middle. But that's the nice thing about collaboration, is, you know, it's two different perspectives and finding something in the middle.
How long were you writing songs before you started collaborating with others?
Oh, maybe nearly 10 years. When I started, I used to look at collaboration as kind of like a leg up. You know, I felt like if you really had to prove yourself by writing by yourself first, and then to collaborate was okay. So I felt like once I could prove to myself that I was a songwriter, not necessarily a good one, just a songwriter, that collaboration was okay in my books. But and since doing it, I've written some of my favorite songs with other people, which is lovely, you know.
And any kind of advice for younger singer-songwriters who are thinking about writing and have mental stops? Do you think differently about collaboration now?
I think you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet first, for sure, because as a collaborative partnership, whether it's business or whether it's music or art or whatever, you have to be able to bring something to the table that's worthwhile. You know, if you just picked up a guitar 2 weeks ago and you ring somebody like Charlie McGettigan, who's won the Eurovision, and say, hey, let's collaborate, you know, it's a bit like me going to somebody in Dell or Elon Musk's office and say, hey, I've never worked on rocket ships before, but pick me, you know. So I think you need to build up a little bit of experience first so that you can stand over your own work. And then when it comes to sharing and maybe editing someone else's idea, or at least assisting with editing, you can stand over your opinion a little bit better, I think.
On the other hand, if you just won an award for creating a new type of quantum computer, that you could walk into Elon Musk's office and demand attention because they would seek you out. They just don't know it yet. And so there's a lot of pressure in the music industry. I was just recently, there's a lot of celebration around the 50th anniversary of some Bruce Springsteen albums happening. And if you look at some of the earlier interviews of Bruce Springsteen when he was on the cover of Time and Newsweek at the same time, back then and today, he says he didn't like the attention. He didn't like the pressure because when he was singled out as the next voice, the next thing in rock and roll, having to deliver and having that weight and burden on him seemed like a lot. And so I think he believed he really did not want that pressure. And so I was just thinking from a collaborative perspective, if you're feeling pressure and you're stuck, being able to collaborate, assuming you have the talent and the chops and the confidence, that collaborative, whether you're writing melodies or writing lyrics or looking to find someone to connect with, it really is helpful. And I think that's why a lot of tech partnerships happen. And songwriting partnerships happen where it's not people have ability, but they need the ability to connect. And so I know I'm amazed by some of the collaborators you've worked with, and I look forward to hearing new music that's being co-created by you and your friends. So thank you so much for being here, Colm.
Thank you for giving me the platform, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, Harry, why don't you do the next introduction, if you will, please?
Okie dokie. We have let me spotlight him first. We have Shawn Lawrie here from Canada. What part of Canada? I'm not sure. I'm going to let him introduce himself on that part. But let me get you out of the way here. Hold on. Let's make this official here. Hold on.
Yeah, you go in there, Harry.
I'm going to go in here. Howdy, Shawn. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, Harry. How are you doing?
Good, good. I'm going to let you properly introduce yourself. I know you're from the province. You're from Canada. I almost said the province of Canada again, Mr. Murphy. But
yeah, that's right.
I know you're friends with Mr. Murphy there, and do you guys collaborate?
We do, actually. We sort of met in a songwriters workshop in 2016, in the summer of 2016. And I think, still pretty new to songwriting at that time. Played around sort of open mics at that time and stuff. But anyway, went through a week workshop with Neil. And we had a really good time and really, really bonded together. We enjoyed singing together. And so we've written a few tunes together, and we actually do end up performing both sort of separately and then occasionally together. We see each other on stage, though, quite frequently. We've got a show actually coming up. When is it, Neil? At the end of this month. Anyway, it's later this month out in the west end of Toronto, the east end of Toronto, rather.
Very cool. Very cool. So
28th. January 28th. Sorry.
Thank you.
all right. Well, without any further ado, I'm going to hand the mic to you and get out of your way, Shawn. If you could just introduce your song, and I will be on the sidelines over here enjoying the music.
Very good. I apologize to everybody. I am having some sound difficulties today. I'm told that it sounds okay on that end, but I'm not even gonna wear my headphones because I'm not getting signal back in the headphones. So, all right, this first song is called "I Can't," and I tend to just write sort of from personal experience or sometimes just inspiration from something you hear on the street. Or maybe another artist that said something, or it really could come from anywhere. But this really came from a sort of personal experience and it's sort of an end of relationship. The relationship is kind of running out of energy song, I guess. It's called "I Can't." Well, I can't. 'Cause my legs are full of lead, I can't. I can't climb out over to the edge of the ledge. 'Cause I've been home a week and only seen you once. The Days are so busy they get all filled up. Too late in the evening I think to call you, but you're nobody's fool and you won't pick up. I will not go down this road again, I won't. Too late to throw caution to the wind, I can't. We've been rolling down this track now for 7 months, getting closer to the answers we don't want to face. Drop our heads into the shadows for a brief respite. Not be a chance tomorrow night, 'cause I can't, 'cause my legs are full of lead, I can't. 'Cause I've been home, we can only see you once. Days are so busy they get all filled up. Too late in the evening I think to call you, but nobody's fooling you, won't pick up. And I will not go down this road again, I won't. I can't. My legs are full of lead, I can't. I can't. 'Cause my legs are full of lead, I can't. I can't. 'Cause my legs are full of lead, I can't.
Wow. Wow. I think I can kind of relate to the legs being full of lead sometimes. Nice song. Nice song. That was nice,
Lead
Shawn. Thank you.
weight, not as in bullets.
No, not at all. God forbid. Sounds good, buddy. Appreciate that one. So what do you got hanging out? What do you got for us next?
All right. Well, this one's likewise, it was written on the subway train, the subway here in Toronto. Actually heading up for a music rehearsal. And I was just sitting on the train looking across the way at a young woman that was on her phone, as most of us often are these days. But it was just watching the facial expressions, I guess. And then sort of, I don't know, making up a story or thinking about what was inspiring the facial expressions. And this one's called Elizabeth. Oh, what makes you smile, Elizabeth, from your seat on the train? Some sly look from someone new, driving you insane. Is it somewhere you were walking, in your mind or in a dream? Some forbidden promises long forgotten, sight unseen. Oh, what makes you smile, Elizabeth? You wander past the brownstones, thinking of your net worth and all the good things you could own. Suppressed flowers and faded parasols. You don't know what to say. Can't imagine anyone who could make you feel this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, what makes you smile, Elizabeth? Wander off to school. Thoughts you have are primitive, but not as primitive as mine are of you. Heartbreak, my Elizabeth, that came creeping in the morn. Message been delivered, your dreams are sunder torn. Whoa, 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 Well, what makes you smile, Elizabeth? From your seat on the train, some sly look from someone new, driving you insane. Is it somewhere you're walking, in your mind or in a dream? Some forbidden promises long forgotten, sight unseen. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Wow. Well, that's some nice guitar work there, Shawn. I enjoy that. That's
Thank
nice.
you so much.
Let me ask you a question. Who inspires you? What's your inspiration as far as guitar players go? Because you have a really I'm not gonna say name names, but you're very familiar. I like your guitar chops. I like them a lot.
No, well, thank you. You know, honestly, I am so focused on, I think, singing and the songwriting. The guitar has sort of come,
Second.
I mean, maybe a little bit after the fact or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always been kind of a support thing, but I do know and I do feel that I play, and I've been told I play fairly rhythmically, very good sort of strong sort of rhythm sensibility. And I really love the feeling. I've played with a percussionist for years actually, and just love the feeling of sort of tying in together with a percussionist basically when I'm playing guitar. But I don't know. I mean, there's a ton of guitarists I like. I mean, Richard Thompson, the same ones everybody likes in the folk music world, anyway. But yeah, I mean, I don't really think I have a direct influence. It's just I'm more driven to songs and probably voices and singing than I am necessarily to guitar playing per se.
Well, whatever you're doing it well.
Well,
So,
thank you.
Very enjoyable, Shawn.
Thank you.
So, all right, I'm going to hand it back over to you again, sir.
All right. All right. Well, this is a relationship song from the other end of the spectrum, from the I Can't song. This one's called Nothing. And it's the age-old story of well, not the age-old, but well, in my case, it's the early in my life, late teenage story of sitting on the couch and your partner says, "What are you thinking?" And maybe for a more thoughtful person, there would have been all kinds of stuff I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking of nothing. All right. And you looked into my eyes and said, "What are you thinking?" Was a look with some surprise. What are you thinking? Expectation in your eyes. What are you thinking? I said nothing. I'm not thinking nothing. I'm not thinking of anything. I got nothing on my mind. But you said it was a lie and said, "What are you thinking?" You could see it in my eyes. What are you thinking? Through the tension in my smile. What are you thinking? I said nothing. I'm not thinking nothing. I'm not thinking of anything. I'm not thinking at all. You can chase me round and round, drive the coaster up and down, reading daily astrologies, look for signs in a cup of tea. Maybe I could just see you breathe. Said before, babe, just let it be. Keep the light shining over our shoulders, 'cause every day we get a little older. And you looked into my eyes and said, "What are you thinking?" Was a look of some surprise. What are you thinking? disappointment in your smile. What are you thinking? And I said nothing. I'm not thinking nothing. I'm not thinking of anything. I got nothing on my mind. You said nothing. I'm not thinking of nothing. I'm not thinking of anything. I'm not thinking at all. And you looked into my eyes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Nice. Once again. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
So what are you going to wrap it up with, Shawn?
All right. Well, this is a fairly new song, actually. And this is called Weep for Me. Weep for me not with your tears of love. Your heart is broken, the sun's coming up. Crying on your pillow all night. Weep for me not with your tears of love. I was not worthy of your honesty. And I betrayed you the first chance I got. Weep for me not with your tears of spite. Don't waste your life on anger and rage. Turn your gaze toward the lights. Weep for me not with your tears of spite. Don't let hatred destroy you. Your anger for me for what I've done. But oh, this emotion you pour out, it's like a spill of oil. But oh, this emotion you pour on the fire, it's like a spill of oil. So weep for me not with your tears of joy. I'm not your baby boy. And I'll spoil the party before I go. Weep for me not with your tears of joy. I'm not the flower in your eye you used to know. I'd leave this by the side of the road. But oh, this emotion you pour out, it's like a waste of oil. But oh, this emotion you pour on the fire, it's like a waste of oil. Weep for me not with your tears of joy. I'm not your baby boy. I was not put here to make you smile. take a van down a hidden road, run away from this heavy heart load. Weep me not with your tears of joy, weep me not with your tears at all. Weep me not with your tears at all. Thanks very
Wow.
much for listening.
No, thanks for sharing that. That's great. I could kind of see Linda Ronstadt if she could still sing. I could kind of see her singing that song. That sounded real nice. Good stuff,
Yeah.
Shawn. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Thanks for listening.
You
Really
got it.
appreciate
Thanks, and come back soon. Come back again, and be happy to have you, sir.
That'd be great. Thank you. Thanks
And I'm gonna hold on one second. I'm just gonna get Mr. Murphy on here with you. I'm gonna say goodbye to you here, and let's get Jeff back up. There we go. And Jeff, the mic's yours, buddy.
I know. Sometimes the mic's always mine. I get that. But Harry, thanks for jumping in. And wow, Tony Murphy, I'm grateful for the introduction to your friend Shawn. You guys, I can get how your shows together sound amazing, and how I feel that vibe. That's amazing. So how are you? How's 2023 treating you so far?
It's been far from dull. It's going pretty. It's going pretty well. Yeah. You mentioned Shawn. Yeah, we do kind of. Though we're both solo artists, when we get the chance to play together, there is a special magic that happens. We definitely love harmonizing together, and Shawn and I are similar yet very different in our songwriting, so it makes for a nice variety.
No, it's really nice. And it's really nice to have you come back to back on the show today. So that's awesome. So what are you kicking off your set with?
I am going to debut a song that is 1 day old.
Yay! One day old.
First one of 2023. And in fact, Shawn mentioned a songwriting workshop that we're part of, and they do things on an ongoing basis. And for the first time, they did kind of invited people to write a song on a theme. And these are a lot of the people I know because they were at the sessions that Shawn and I were at, and although it was a few years ago now. And so I don't really like. I just when I write exactly what I'm feeling at that moment, or a quote or something moves me. But I gave this one a shot, and I like the song. It's the theme was write something about new. It's a new year, so it just has to have the concept of new in it. So this song is called Try Something New with You.
Oh, very nice.
And it goes like this. No fighting against the march of time, though I wish I was further back in line. Facing the mirror's a warning sign. True. Gotta try somehow to get my fix. Gotta find a way to get in some licks. Old dog now can learn new tricks. Gotta go with the flow. So much I don't know. Take it to heart. Remember the start. All the things I have learned along the way. Whatever I do, try something new. Try something new with you. Try to get out of life. More than struggle or strife. Gotta learn what I can, just one man. Gonna make the choice to trumpet my own voice. Say, be of good cheer, I was here. Gotta go with the flow. So much I don't know. Take it to heart. Remember the start. All the things I've learned along the way. Whatever I do, yeah, try something new. Try something new with you. Whatever I do, try something new. Try something new with you. With you. Fighting against the march of time. Though I wish I was further back in line. Facing the there is a warning sign. True. True. It's true.
Very nice. And what a wonderful way to kick off a new year and starting something new with you. Like it.
There you go. Thank you
I
very
look
much.
forward to hearing it grow old, age over time. And when it's, when it becomes just a staple in your large inventory of music that you just love to play.
Oh, I thought you were waiting for me to grow old. You don't have to wait.
No,
for
no, no,
anyone
no,
to
no,
grow.
no. I get that. No,
Okay,
no, no.
okay.
No.
All righty.
That was nice. Okay.
Thank you. It's a little bit of a different feel to that song, and
Yeah, actually, and yet it's consistent to you too, though. So it has nice feel, and it has your signature embedded inside of it. So it's nice.
so does that mean Bono could sing it? You
Bono
said you
could sing it.
You said you too in there, so I thought, yeah, I knew it was so
Well, yeah, he was just recently honored in the States at the Kennedy Center. He could sing it. It's a truly beautiful song. Yes, he could sing it.
Thank you. Yeah, I just got his autobiography for Christmas, but I haven't read it yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, this is a much older song, but it's one of my favorites. It's called "You Say It's a Mystery." Say it's a mystery, inherited history. Why you do the things that you do? Just can't let things be. Feel like a prisoner. If this is what prisons were, you can't move left, you can't move right. The walls of the prison blur, as it were. Everyone knows, everything goes. Everything goes in time. Feels like a heart attack. Pain, it keeps coming back. She left you breathless, standing there, and the pain of the heart's a fact. Right on track. No, it's a matter of fate. Choices tempt you like bait. At the wrong time now, change your mind till it's a bit too late. Sorry, mate, but everyone knows everything goes. Everything goes in time, in time. Eyes to the horizon, give you one reason why. Lies keep on rising, the fool returns to try. I wonder why he returns to try. Everyone knows everything goes. Everything goes in time. Say it's a mystery. Say it's a mystery. Say it's a mystery.
Yeah. Wow. That was great. I love that. I love the ending of it too. It's love the energy there. It's good energy, positive energy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's kind of a fun song because the topic's fairly depressing, but the melody and the rhythm and everything is fairly uplifting.
Oh, it keeps us still cheering, even if we're cheering something that could be depressing. Yeah.
Kind of like the economy, but we won't go there.
We'll go there. Yeah, I am happy with that.
I'm the baby in my family. You can tell by looking at me. The youngest of six, and the eldest of six. My eldest brother is having some health struggles right now, and his daughter, my niece, took him recordings over Christmas that I had done kind of for him. One of them was a song. He's been through a few marriages in his long tenure, and the end of the first marriage, I was in my 20s, but I managed to write a song about it. It's called "Off on Your Own," which I'm not going to do today, but maybe I'll do it in a future visit. And it was just kind of like I saw what was going on, and I don't journal, I write songs. And he'd never heard it. I didn't realize he'd never heard it, so he really enjoyed it. But I also included this song with it because he was being a little bit older than me. I remember it was a joke at our Christmases. So somebody would unwrap a record album, and it would be, another Bob Dylan album, because nobody knew how to pronounce his name at that point. And so he was really into protest music. So I wanted him to hear this song, which has the cheery title of "The End of Democracy." And
Whoops.
maybe it was some Trumpian influence. We have our own Trump up here, or Trump, similar, cut from a similar cloth, trying to become prime minister. We'll see what happens there. But anyways, it's the end of democracy. And I wrote this in the 90s, and the lyrics reflected a political situation in Ontario at the time. And I took some of that out and updated it because we have a big problem right now with our green belt around the city of Toronto that the premier
was that when that other province was looking for independence?
Oh, that's Alberta. Yeah, well, yeah, we got lots of problems up here, but
and of course Quebec wanted to go independent India also, right?
Right, and then it's a number of things like that, and we got a few cities that want to leave the province. That's a bit of a tricky one too, and or the different areas. It's all fun and games.
The end of democracy.
Here it comes. Get ready. The end of democracy happens so easily. The end of democracy, my friend. It's the end of democracy, drowned in hypocrisy. The end of democracy, my friend. You It's not that we're afraid of change. Create a crisis, now that's strange. They make themselves heroes in their own eyes. Maybe they should discuss things first. Their logic seems a bit perverse. I think they're in for a big surprise. The end of democracy happens so easily. End of democracy, my friend. End of democracy, drowning in hypocrisy. End of democracy, my friend. Before all the rhetoric's through, there's not much that we can do. Not much that we can do or say. They're gonna build upon that green belt. Who cares about the land? There's money to be made, and ain't that grand? The end of democracy, it happens so easily. The end of democracy, my friend. It's the end of democracy, and they're all drowning in hypocrisy. The end of democracy, my friend. They say they're all for the betterment of responsible government. At least that's what they always say and say and say. Leaders with eyes so blind, collectively they've lost their minds. And guess what? We're all gonna pay and pay and pay. One more time. The end of democracy, it happens so easily. The end of democracy, my friend. It's the end of democracy, drowning in hypocrisy. The end of democracy. The end of democracy. The end of democracy, my friend.
Whoa! Wow. Okay.
Okay,
That was nice. Wow. It has a statement there. I'll leave it there. I wouldn't be surprised hearing Stephen Colbert pick it up and put it to one of his opening stories on his show.
Oh,
My goodness! Wow.
I'd love that. That'd be great.
It could happen for sure.
That can happen.
Yeah, at the beginning of his show, he could do that for sure.
Yes. I mean, it would be the theme song for one of his rants. I mean, yes. My goodness.
Mr. Colbert.
Mr. Colbert, yes. Let
Alrighty.
his producers hear that song. Yes.
All right. Thank you for that. A little bit of a little 4-song mini set. I'd like to touch a bunch of different bases if I possibly can. So this is my final tune. Again, thank you, Jeff, Lauren, Harry, the whole gang. You guys are my sanity. And thank you for the opportunity.
We are grateful for your support.
Yeah, it's very easy to get behind the Jeff's place. Almost called the Jeff Pulver Show. Got to be careful there.
No, it's a different show. It's a different show. This is Jeff's place. As Lauren pointed out, somehow I named a show. I have a show with my initials on it, but I can't prevent. I didn't really do that on purpose. But JP is JP, so it's all good. Anyway,
I think it makes the word pulverized have a whole new meaning. So we've all been pulverized,
There you go.
and we're acolytes of the of this particular format for sure. Not that your other shows aren't marvelous too. And I learned about
Arguably, this is my favorite also, so I have to say that.
all right, and I've learned about Bitcoins more than I ever knew before. So there you go. You're helping educate the masses as well. Okay, my final song is I should have written this and submitted it to Groundhog Day. I just realized it's called "Do It All Over Again." Do it all over again, right from the start. Do it all over again, right from your heart. Say the very same words in the very same way, and the very same words might just save the day. All of the changes, all of the worries don't mean that much to me. All of the dangers lurking in shadows can't do anything to me or to you. Don't you see? Love me with all of your heart. Love me till it hurts. Clear right from the start. With you I'm in church. All of the changes, all of the worries, is youth wasted on the young. Dodging the dangers, lurking in shadows, not over till it's done, and the race is run. Ain't that fun? All of the changes and all of the worries is youth wasted on the young. Dodging the dangers, lurking in shadows, not over till it's done, and the race is run. Oh, ain't that fun? Do it all over again, right from the start. Do it all over again. Oh, right from your heart. Do it all over again. All over. Do it all over again. Do it all over again. Do it all over again. Once again.
Wow. Oh, thank you, Tempting Murphy. Thanks for joining us for our first show in 2023. I really enjoyed your set. I appreciate you starting off with something new and for bringing it on home. So that was wonderful. And I look forward to hearing you again and more often as the year goes on. So thank you for being here. And I'm going to hand the microphone back over to Harry, who's going to introduce our next artist of the night.
Oh, okay, I'm here. Hold on, let me get down there.
Okay.
Here we go. No glasses today. We got it. I'm gonna say goodbye to Mr. Murphy and get Johnny and Beth on over here. Johnny, Beth, how are you? Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Thank you for having us.
Happy New Year. Oh no, it's our
Happy New
pleasure.
Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So it's been a little bit. What's been going on? Everything good?
Yeah, we wrapped up a busy year. We've been kind of hanging out the house. We're in a kind of wait and see what happens next period, which is always exciting, but also a little anxious for us.
Getting
But
ready to release an album later this year, so that's
Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
the micro party is in the hands of a fellow named Kevin Ratterman. He's doing the mixing and mastering for us. A very talented guy. We're excited to work with, and you know,
Good.
I don't know.
Well, it all sounds good. It sounds like it's going to happen. It's the beginning of the
Yeah.
year, so let's hope it's all good, guys. Welcome, like I
Yeah,
said,
let's
welcome.
make 23 better than 22
Yes,
and
that is for
all
sure,
years
and
before.
have plenty more music shows and music and all good stuff. So I'm going to
Yeah.
hand it over to you and let you guys do your magic.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This first one is actually off of the micro party, and it's called Sun and Shower. It's been a while, Lauren, so we had to do it for you for the first one.
For Lauren, all right. Yay.
Ready?
Hello, yellow butterfly. It's so nice for you to drop on by. It's a beautiful day outside. Hello, Mr. Mockingbird. Is that your song that I heard? Did you borrow it from someone? Because it takes the sun and a shower to grow a beautiful flower, and a little bit of love, love, love. Because it takes the sun and a shower to grow a beautiful flower, and a little song of love, love, love. Hello, little bumblebee, buzzing around so splendidly. Thanks for spreading pollen all around. Spread a little here and there. The next thing you know, it's everywhere. Plants are growing from the ground. Because it takes the sun and a shower to grow a beautiful flower, and a little bit of love, love, love. Because it takes the sun and a shower to grow a beautiful flower, and a little sprinkle of love. Hello, squirmy earthworm, digging in your earthworm. Thanks for spreading nutrients underground. Nitrogen and phosphate, potassium all taste great, but they taste better when they're in potatoes and tomatoes. Because it takes the sun and a shower to grow a beautiful flower, and a little bit of love, love, love. Because it takes the sun and a shower to grow a beautiful flower, and a little taste of love, 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 love.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's Lauren's new song for her class. She's teaching again, and
Awesome.
yeah, awesome is right. Great song, guys. What do you got next for us?
You want to do 1,000 Years or Letters?
Or
Bluster.
Bluster.
Okay, we'll do Bluster.
This song is Bluster. It's one of our earlier singles. It's released on all the platforms. We're the only electric Blue Yonder. So search for that. You'll find us.
The one and only, yes.
This is
Just
one
please.
that we wrote about it's a sad song, but it's really the inspirational moment in grief. We lost a dear friend in an untimely way, and started thinking about the world without him, and this is that moment when you realize that the best thing that you can do for those that you lose along the way is to carry them with you in your heart and to live your life a little bit fuller for them so that they can continue with you. So this song is called Bluster.
Keep your head up high, but don't get lost in the cloud. We're flying higher and we not lose track of the ground. Perception in a box with all your thoughts and no one left around. You've got to let go, the only way you down. But when you're with me, I can do anything, so let go of your fear as it becomes more clear. We can't face an echo of a memory, swallowed by the truth and all of its calamity, leaking like a photograph. Its souls don't really leave, but the image still burns. Where did the time go? Lost in an echo, and all that we want is all we will be. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let go of your fear as it becomes more clear. I really wish we'd go back in it for just 1 minute to tell you Your soul is so beautiful, and don't you ever, ever forget it. Time may run down, but I won't lose you in it.
Wow. What a nice, powerful song to your tribute to your friend there. That's
Well,
it's
thank you so
heartwarming. It's heartwarming to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next is off our new record, right?
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you for that song, Johnny.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Beth. And Beth.
Yeah.
1,000 Years. This is,
Oh, old record.
well, our currently released new record came out in 2021, so we owe you. We're coming. But it's called 1,000 Years. It's about sitting on the bottom of the ocean, right?
Sitting on the bottom of the ocean, staring out into the blue. I can still hear the last thing you said to me, echoing through the open sea. 1,000 years of silence, living day by day. Cost of love was violence, and I have nothing left to pay. All I did was stand up for what I thought was right, but I'm not sure. Forever hanging on the word to say, till I quietly drift away. We walk in shadows of giants, living day by day. We sucked all the air out of the room, and now there's nothing left to say.
Yes. Awesome guitar playing there, guys.
Oh, thank you. That's a fun one. We got a cool video we shot for it down in Key West that's on our YouTube page.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember when
Check
you
it
guys
out.
were down. You guys did a show from Key West. That's right. That I was
We
just
did.
thinking that before you did that song. That was so cool from that place you did it from. I can feel the warmth from it from here. Cool.
Yeah, we hope to be back soon. We're
Wow,
gonna finish it.
that'd be a nice place to visit and do at Jeff's place, right, Jeff?
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
When you guys are ready, I know the spots.
Yeah.
We could definitely set you up.
Mhm.
Get you
I'd be
up
happy
in the
to.
spot.
Let us know. You know, it gets cold up north this time of year, so.
Yes, it is peak season, so it is difficult to get down there sometimes during this time of year, but it is incredible. It's probably like 78 degrees there right now.
Wow. Wow.
Sunny.
Well, I have to say
Sunny.
it's really nice to have you guys back on the show. I know it's been a little while, but
Yeah, it's good to be back.
it's bringing a smile to everybody's face here. I see that for sure. So thank you guys. And what are you gonna wrap it up with?
This is a newer tune we wrote. I guess we just wrote it in August last year, but we've just been working it out. It's not our newest song anymore, but it's a new one. It's about a brave little girl named Sudako Sasaki, and her belief that if she folded 1,000 paper cranes, her wish would come true.
Take this dream and fold it up with care into a simple song of prayer and send it out into the air. Take this dream and fold it up with care and send it out into the air and show the universe you're there. Take this dream, fold it up with care into a simple song of prayer and send it out into the air. Let it breathe. I feel it flowing through me. I gotta get off the ground. Get to the high. So I can take this dream and fold it up with her into a simple song of prayer and send it out into the air. The air that I breathe, I feel it flowing through me. I gotta get off the ground. I gotta get us alive. Take this dream, fold it up into a simple song and send it out into the air. Take this dream, fold it up with care and send it out into the air and show the universe. Remember me.
Wow. Boy, those vocals, that guitar work, guys, that's awesome. Good stuff.
Beautiful
Thank
harmony.
you. Yeah,
Absolutely
really.
beautiful harmonies. And wow, that was a wonderful set.
got it.
Harry, don't be shy. You got to come in here too.
There we go. I'm here. I'm right here.
Oh, Johnny and Jeff, that was a wonderful set. Thank you so much for kicking off 2023 with us. That was just so nice, beautiful. And I just love the flow and the and thank you for opening this up for Lauren's song that she needs for school. So
Yes.
that was
Yeah,
absolutely
we hope to
wonderful.
get it to her soon.
Well, she's you know, your music is an inspiration, and thank you for sharing your time with us. Hey, Lauren, how are you?
I'm okay. Thank you, Johnny and Beth. I love that song. And I'll just play the YouTube clip from here for my kids. They'll love it. I'll take a
You know
picture
what?
of them dancing around.
I love that. Please, please.
You know what?
We
I can't
will,
wait
we
to
will.
see.
It won't be this week because I have to be in Philly, but the week after when I get there.
Well,
You know
thank
what
you so much.
I can't wait to see is you three.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited.
Wow.
It's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
Yes. Well, look, I guess we should
Perhaps.
properly end our show, Lauren.
Okay.
By first of all saying thank you to you for helping to keep the pieces together, and to Harry for co-hosting, for Johnny and Beth, and let's bring forward our other artists.
One of ours is missing because Colm had to run, which is why
I
he was
know.
first.
I can't
know.
spotlight Murphy because he's not on.
Because his video's not on, but
video's
that's
not on.
okay.
But he's with us in spirit.
But
So,
he's here. Exactly. He can hear us.
So yeah, and Shawn, thank you so much for joining us. Wonderful set you had, and really, it was just really loved the way everything flowed today. It was just beautiful.
It was. It was a gorgeous show.
Really appreciate it. Great music. Really enjoyed it.
So cool to have everybody back together. So we'll see you next week. You'll see everybody.
Next week, Lauren?
But not me.
Who's here next week? Harry and I?
You and Harry, yeah. I'll be in Philly.
We'll have a show next week for sure then. All right. Well, hey.
Yes, you'll be sending the music to us so we can heal. That's all. We got to get Sarah up and better.
All right. We'll have a happy new year to you all, and make 2023 better for all of us, please. And we'll see you real soon. Thanks for being part of Jeff's Place.
Well, cheers, everybody. Thank you
Cheers,
so much.
everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Bye for now.
Recording stopped.
Bye for now.